What's up, guys? Healthy Motives here, talking Jay Gucci right now, live at you. We are going to be benchmarking my baby girl, yes, my prized possession, the world's most powerful gaming laptop, yes, indeed. So I had this idea since it's Memorial Day. A lot of you guys are probably off from work right now, so yeah, we're just going to be playing a couple games and seeing how amazing this baby runs at its full potential. And I think you guys are gonna like it. I think you guys are gonna be impressed because this thing is a powerhouse, the world's most powerful gaming laptop. All right, without further ado, happy Memorial Day, everybody, and let's get to the gaming. Yes, indeed. Let's just make sure that we are streaming live. Let's see here. Let's see here. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay. Hello. It is working. Why is it going up? Why is it going up? Okay. There we go. There we go. Just like that. All right, so as you can see, we have a couple games here, and yeah, let's get to it. First, turn the brightness a little bit up. First game we're gonna do is Where Winds Meet. Yes, Where Winds Meet is an awesome game from China. It is a free-to-play game, and honestly, for it to be free-to-play, it is absolutely amazing. The graphics are incredible, and it does feature NVIDIA DLSS with a multi-frame generation, and as always, with a 5090 nowadays, you know, we gotta use it, guys. We have to use it. These devs do not want to optimize their games. But anyways, that doesn't matter because this is the world's most powerful gaming laptop, and we're gonna get to it. Got this nice controller here. Look at that. It's a GameSir. Yes, it's a GameSir Cyclone 2, if I'm not mistaken, with the Hall effect. It has Hall effect joysticks and Hall effect triggers as well. It's a beautiful piece of equipment, and I love it. Oops. There we go. So what are you guys doing for this Memorial Day? I hear some people are having barbecues. A lot of you people are on boats in the ocean. A lot of you guys gone fishing. Very fun. Me, I've just been watching some YouTube, some Asmongold play Resident Evil 4, the remake. And it's very entertaining. And I'm probably gonna watch a movie with my dad later with some burgers or something. And we're just going to be big chilling, basically. But happy Memorial Day to the world. So I'm going to see this. I always used with the cable. I don't know why. It's just my preference to use with the connection. With the connection connected. Yes, indeed. And it lights up. As you can see, you could change the colors as well, or it could be RGB, it could be whatever you want. Oh, and when this game just got an update, Where Winds Meet just got an update. Yes, indeed it did. And by the way, once I'm playing the game, once I'm in the game, I'm gonna be obviously I'm gonna set the camera closer so that you guys could see the FPS and, you know, the settings and all of that good juicy stuff. Okay, it's almost done updating. Got our trusty vape right here, HQD. While that's finishing, I'm gonna grab a bottle of water. I will be right back. What's up, Gucci? All right, and I am back with my scissor. And let's get to make sure the brightness is up. Yes, it is. All right. Where winds meet. Let's do it. Oh, oh wait. There we go. Oh. We are now opening the gates of heaven. Oh, there it is. Where winds meet, baby. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit so we can focus on the game. Let's see if we could actually move you closer. Right there, maybe. Does that work? All right, exit off that. Let's see here. Okay, so now we're gonna show you guys the settings. Let's see what the settings are at. So go to display, and we're just gonna move you here. All right, so display, visual style where winds meet, of course. Display mode, full screen. And as you can see, we are on a 4K plus. Yes, a 4K plus resolution. So as you guys know, the more pixels on the screen, the harder a game is to run, the most intensive it is on the graphics card, on the GPU. So this is not regular 4K, this is 4K plus. So it is harder to run than regular 4K. Anyways, FPS limit 120, VSync off as always. Let's turn depth of field on, motion blur on, snowball effect on. And as you can see, we're using DLSS, but we are using DLAA, which is even more intensive on the GPU. And it makes the image sharper and more defined, basically. And DLAA is harder to run than using any other, super sampling, TAA, FXAA. DLAA is the hardest to run, and it is the most... it's the newest one, and it gives the best image overall, basically. NVIDIA Reflex on, and we are using frame generation 2x. I always like to use 2x because honestly, anything more 3x or 4x or anything like that, it increases the input latency way too much, and I do not like playing on anything above 2x for that same reason. And visual details, it's on, let's see, everything high. Let's see, high, highest, ultra, highest. Basically everything is on the highest setting. And real-time sunlight, which is the game's own ray tracing engine, is turned on. Where the VRAM optimization is not turned on, and that would actually make you get higher frames per second if you do turn that on, because it would alleviate the GPU of some of that stress. But we have it off, of course. For the world's most powerful gaming laptop, of course, we gotta use every single last bit of that juice, that power. So everything is up to the max, as you could see, DLAA and 4K plus resolution. And let's see what kind of frames we are getting. You could see that. 75, 73 FPS. Look at that image, guys. I know you guys can't tell through the YouTube video, but this looks clean. This looks so clean. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. 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 Let's move around, of course. We're moving. Just like that, still getting 80 frames per second. And as you could tell, this area is very crowded. It is very, very crowded and filled with NPCs and color and all that stuff. And we are still getting in the 70s to 80s frames per second, guys. This is awesome. World's most powerful gaming laptop for you guys. All right, let's put you back down. I don't know if you could see the frames from there, but let's see. Maybe here. No, not there. Okay, anyways. Look at that, we're just free running. It looks so smooth in real life. It's like, it's amazing how smooth it looks. Let's see, let's go here. Alrighty then. Very interesting indeed, guys. Hello there, good sir. Hello there, good sirs and good ma'ams. How are you all doing this fine day? This fine Memorial Day. And just to show you guys one more time, the frame rate is at 80, 80s, 86, 84, and even moving around, it's still in the 80s. Absolutely amazing, guys. What do you guys think? Pretty amazing, right? Turns out the world's most powerful gaming laptop is indeed pretty powerful, confirmed. Suspicion confirmed. Okay, let's put you guys right there. All right, so yes. Oh, and let's see some swordplay. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Cool. Still getting 77, 79, 80s frames per second. Really, really cool, guys. All right, so that is where wins meet. That is indeed, like I showed you guys, it's in 4K plus, which is harder to run than regular 4K. It's on DLSS DLAA, which is even harder to run for the anti-aliasing. If I'm not wrong, DLAA is one of the best ones, and it is harder to run. And of course, frame generation 2x. I don't use anything above 2x, but yeah. Let's just go here real quick, make sure we are still live for the audience. Let's see here. Yes, it seems that we are still live.
Yes, it seems that.
Beautiful. Oh, let's see here. Hey, I got this. We got some commenters already. Hey, I got this laptop. Proud to say it's the first one in my country, and to say I'm not disappointed at all. Nice. That controller is so cool. Also, if I may ask, would you be able to do a Forza Horizon 6 benchmark with this beast? I did. So I did originally want to get Forza Horizon 6. When it got announced, I'm like, I'm definitely gonna get that game and I'm gonna test it out on this beast and everything. And once it came out, it's like, you know, games cost money, or most games cost money, and I figured, you know, for me to spend my money on that game, it's not really my type of game. Oh, sorry, it's not really my type of game. but I'm more of like open world RPG player, if anything. So I probably might get it in the future, but as of now, and I'm sure it runs amazing. This computer runs it amazingly, but I'll probably get it sometime in the future. To answer your question there, RetroGator, what's up? How's it going, my man? Thank you for tuning in on this fine Memorial Day. All right, let's put you guys back right there. All right, so we are still streaming. All right, what game shall we play next? What game shall we play next? Let's see. Let's play. What could it be? What could it be right here? Oh, let's show you guys some Minecraft, some modded Minecraft. Yes, indeed. Modded Minecraft, indeed. Okay, so I'm gonna turn on the fraps. And I really like these window backgrounds right here that they change every time you sign in, and I think they look pretty cool, and they are in 4K. I don't know if it's 4K plus, it's probably regular 4K, but they still look freaking cool, man. I love that Windows background. And yes, I know about Linux and all of that, but I am a Windows user for now. At least I am a Windows user and fanboy, I guess you could say. Let's see, Minecraft now, modded Minecraft. Okay, so just to give you a quick recap of what we're going to be seeing on this modded Minecraft. So I have Bliss shaders on, which is very intensive. I have distant horizons, so everything is going to look much more vast and beautiful. I don't know why it keeps going up. This gimbal. Anyways, everything's going to look a lot more vast because I got like I said, Bliss shaders. I have distant horizon on, and I have the Patrick's X256 mod, if I'm not mistaken. It is a Patrick's mod, and I think it's the X256, which is the highest, most high detail, the heaviest version of Patrick's mod, and it is indeed the hardest to run. Patrick's in general is one of the hardest to run mods on Minecraft, period. And we're going to be running all those 3 mods at the same time, and it is going to be in 2K plus. So I have tried 4K plus. Obviously 4K, like I said, 4K plus is harder to run than regular 4K, and with it overclocked and all those mods at 4K plus, it runs it at a stable 60 frames per second. That means that if this was regular 4K, it would be running at 65 to 70 FPS with all of that easily. But with 4K plus, it is a stable 60 frames per second, and it looks absolutely stunning. But I choose not to play modded Minecraft in 4K plus. I actually play it in 2K plus with all of it just turned way up, and I get better frames, and it still looks just as amazing, guys, as you guys are gonna see here. So let's check it out. All right, right there. And voila! It's loading. There it is. Whoop, there it is. All right, so what do we have here? Let's see what we got here indeed. Let's see options. Let's go This is distant horizon right here. Distant horizons config, as you can see. Enable rendering on, LOD chunk radius 256. Quality preset high, and this does affect your GPU, the stress on the GPU. And I choose to have it on high, which is one of the highest because it just looks amazing. CPU load, I would always recommend balanced. Distant generation, oh no, okay. So we got all of that. And let's see here, video settings. Let's go to shader packs. As you can see, we have the Bliss shaders. Yes, indeed, enabled Bliss shaders. And the pack we also have sodium, but that's something different. And yeah, we also have Patrick's, and you guys are gonna see the amazing Patrick's mod. How cool Minecraft looks with all of this. All right, guys, let's put y'all back down. I think that's good right there. All right, let's see. Jay Gucci, you guys see that? Jay Gucci, my Jay Gucci world. Yes, indeed. Gonna take a drink of the scissor. And I think it's in 4K plus right now, so the frames are gonna be a little bit lower because I do not have it overclocked. But we're gonna switch it to 2K plus real quick, and you guys are gonna see how beautiful and amazing it looks. Okay, so we spawned in. Let's see here. Oh no, actually it's already on 2K plus, as you can see the frames right there. Look at that. Oh my goodness, guys, this is beautiful. Look at the FPS. And to show you, just to show you the resolution, it is on 2K plus, 2560 by 1600 at 120 hertz. That is 2K plus right there, which is harder to run than regular 2K, guys. And so yeah. So with 3 mods, we're still getting 78 frames per second. Let's see here. Look at how that looks. Look at my horses. Look at those horses. Look at those beautiful horses. Look at that diamond armor with the gold armor. Let's see how we look. That's how we look. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, I got a diamond sword with sharpness and fire aspect. Very OP. Very, very OP indeed. And look at those horses. Oh my goodness. That looks awesome. And real quick, we're just gonna go. Here's my farm. I got a little farm here. Pretty cool. And let's see here. Look at the view of the rooftop. It's pretty sick. And there's my enchantment table. There's the outside. Look at that. We're still getting 70, 60, 68, 70 frames per second looking on the outside. And as you could see a lot of more things in the background in the distance than you usually would because of Distant Horizons mod. And everything just looks so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Look at the torch. Look at how the torch looks. Look at that. Wow. And there we go. Sorry, it's kind of hard to do this with one hand, but it's okay. We got this. Look at my cow farm. Look at those cows. And look at how the night looks. Look at that tree. Look at that tree. It looks beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Those cows look cool. Those cows look cool as well. Okay, so let's set you guys down for a quick second here. Okay, I think that looks pretty good right there. So we're just gonna sleep real quick. There we go. And we're gonna look at the outside. Look at that beauty, guys. Is this cool or what? Modded Minecraft 2K Plus above 70 frames per second, guys. Look at that. Look at those rays. Do you guys see those rays? Look at those rays right there from the sun. Look at that. Wow. FPS. Almost 80 frames per second on 2K Plus with the heaviest graphics mods. Let me just rephrase that. With the heaviest graphics mods that you could possibly put in Minecraft at 2K Plus, we're getting 80 frames per second, guys. Amazing. Look at those rays. Look at that water. Look at that water. Look how it looks. Okay, and just to treat you guys real quick, we are gonna go ahead and go outside. Make sure there's no creepers. Just a zombie, not worried about that. Burn, baby, burn. Look at how the grass looks. Look at how everything looks. Look at that. Wow, beautiful. And I know I sound a little bit excited. I get so excited when I am playing on my baby girl. Yes, this beauty of a laptop. I just have a smile on my face the entire time because this has been a dream of mine for as long as I could remember, to have something this powerful. And it finally came true. So this is literally a dream come true for me, guys. Literally in every single way. Look at that. Look at that. Distant Horizons putting in work. Look at that. Wow. And just to show you guys one more time, we are still getting 75, 77 frames per second. Looking at all of that. Look at that. Let's see how Mr. Sheep looks. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hello, sheep. Beautiful sheep. All right, let's go back home before it hits nighttime. And as soon as we get back home, we are going to get on the next game. The next and final game, yes indeed, for the day. I know we've been streaming for quite a while now, and I do not want to be stuck in one game because I want to show you guys the beauty that is the world's most powerful gaming laptop. Yes indeed. All right. Let's put you guys here for now. Just like that. It keeps moving up. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyways. All right, folks. For the next and final game that I'm gonna show you guys, it's going to be Cyberpunk. Yes, indeed. Finally, Cyberpunk. Yes, Cyberpunk 2077. In my opinion, the best game that has ever come out, ever, basically, in the history of this industry, in the history of video games. Cyberpunk 2077 had a rough launch. I'm not gonna lie, it had a really, really rough launch, but thankfully they fixed it, they got on it, and they worked on it, and they perfected it to the way it's always supposed to have been. And now I do think, and many people also believe, that Cyberpunk 2077 is the greatest game of all time, the GOAT of video games, as you would call it. And so yeah, let's do Cyberpunk. As you know, it has the best ray tracing in any video game. It has the best path tracing, the best graphics in general, and it's very well optimized. You wouldn't think a game so heavy would be so well optimized, but it is very well optimized. And you're gonna see, we're gonna play that game in 4K plus. Yes, not just 4K, 4K plus on max settings, psycho settings, as the game calls it. Psycho settings, 4K plus, psycho ray tracing, psycho everything. And well, just check it out, guys. You guys are gonna see, this is amazing. Take a sip of the scissor. The scissor, I gotta say it right. I didn't invent that term, but it's scissor. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's make sure our FPS counter is on the Steam overlay. Let's see, in game, FPS is indeed on. The FPS counter is indeed on. And without further ado, Cyberpunk 2077. Yes, the world's most powerful gaming laptop, playing the world's most popular and best game ever. Let's see how it does. See if I can move you guys. I think that is good right there. Whoa, this is the first time this happens. It flatlined. I don't know what happened. This is, I swear to you, the first time this happens. I'm not even kidding. Gonna send report. Gonna try that one more time. Yes, let's do it. Wait, but where's the FPS counter? I do not see it. We have to restart that because I did not see any FPS counter, and I made sure it was on the Steam overlay. So I don't know what's going on today. Maybe because this is my first live stream ever and of like the world's best laptop and all of that. So it is getting stage fright, but it's okay. We're gonna diagnose it and we are gonna get the FPS counter working for you guys so you guys could see the amazingness. Let's see here, settings. Oh, sorry guys. Just gonna turn you back here. And in game, yeah, it's right there. Okay, top left. It's literally on. I don't know why it wasn't showing up. That is very weird. That's another thing that has never happened to me ever. And look, you could see the FPS counter right there on the edge of this window. The FPS counter still isn't there, guys. What is going on today? That is so weird. That's never happened. I'm gonna fix this. So if the Steam overlay does not work, then the NVIDIA app overlay has to work. So let's see. I'm gonna try to get into the game, see if that activates the FPS counter, which I don't think it will, but let's try either way. No, it is not working, you guys, so I'm gonna have to restart once again and use the NVIDIA overlay to get the FPS. That is so weird. I have no idea. That's never happened before, like I said, but either way, let's fix this. Oh, maybe because Fraps is still open. The Fraps that I use for the FPS counter for Minecraft. I just realized it's still open. That has to be it. That has to be it. Let's see. So closing it. Trying this one more time, you guys. Just hang tight. You guys are gonna see the amazing graphics really soon. Happy Memorial Day! Yes, it's working now. No way. That fixed it. Look. Look. There it is, the FPS counter, baby. Hey. Okay, so since I already have you guys here, might as well show you guys the settings. Okay, so what are the settings looking like? Oh, first of all, we're going to overclock this baby. So just press FN plus Q, turns red, and that is overclocked, guys. And let's see here, settings, video. All right, as you guys could see, full screen is on. Hold on. Let's turn off the noise. Full screen is on. 4K plus resolution and HDR mode is set to HDR10 PQ, which in my opinion is the best HDR for this game. And video reflex low latency is turned on, and 4K plus, which is even harder to run than regular 4K. Let's do it. VSync is off, maximum FPS is off, and look at the graphics. Look at these graphics. Just look. What the? Hold on. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. What the hell? Why does it keep jumping? Okay, there we go. Custom preset. DLSS transformer model, which is the best looking one and more intensive than the other one. Transformer model is the best DLSS to use. By the way, it's better than the neural network, neural whatever. No, transformer model is the best one to use. It looks graphically the best, but it is GPU wise the harder model to run. DLSS on quality with 90% sharpness, 0.90 sharpness. That is basically 100% resolution scaling. Like that is basically 10% off from it being 100% 4K plus, 90%. Look at that. Ray reconstruction on, frame generation on, 2x. Texture quality the highest. Ray tracing. Look at ray tracing. Everything's on, and ray trace lighting is on Psycho, which it is the highest. So ray tracing, Psycho settings. Yes, indeed. Crowd density the highest. And as you can see here, everything is gonna be set to the highest they could possibly go. Ultra there, Psycho there. Literally everything is the highest that it could go. Psycho settings, baby. Psycho settings on 4K plus. On 4K plus, DLSS quality, 90% sharpness. That's basically native. That is basically native. Yes, indeed. And one more time, Psycho ray tracing. All right, and 4K plus is right there. All right, now let's see how this baby performs.
Hey, everyone, welcome to Info Flash. Say, you'll just follow my
Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. 70 frames per second. Look at that. 68 frames per second. Look at that city. This is my apartment, by the way, in the game. 68 frames per second. Okay, now we're just gonna go down the stairs. Look at that. Look at that beautiful city. Look at this nice sitting area. Look at how realistic it looks. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Are we just gonna go in the elevator? Reception. Welcome to paradise. Welcome to paradise. Dun, 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 dun. Oops. Dun, 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 dun. Wow. Look at that. 70 frames per second outside in the street. Hello there. Hello there, fine woman. Look at that. 72. Look at all that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that ray tracing. Look at that ray tracing. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Those palm trees literally look real. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my God, that was a close one. Look at those cars. Look at that ray tracing. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that ray tracing. Wow. Cool. So, as you guys could see, that is 70 frames per second, guys. That is 70 frames per second on 4K plus, which is harder to run than regular 4K, on psycho settings, psycho ray tracing, quality DLSS with 90% sharpness on the DLSS, 90% sharpness. So the higher you go on the sharpness level, the harder it is to run again at the same time. And the lower you go on the sharpness, the easier it is to run. So 90% sharpness on quality DLSS, it's absolutely amazing. Psycho settings, 4K plus, frame generation 2x only 2x, and we're getting 70 frames per second with this baby, overclocked, of course. The most powerful gaming laptop in the world. I would say it's a hard success. It's I was gonna say hard pass, but no, it's not a hard pass. It's the opposite of a hard pass. It's a hard go out and get it right freaking now, because like, oh my goodness, this is crazy powerful. You're gonna have so much fun if you get one of these. You're just gonna be playing with a smile on your face every single time, like I do. And it's beautiful. It's amazing, guys. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you guys for tuning in. If anybody stayed to the end, what's up, Healthy Modus family? And yes, indeed, guys, this is absolutely amazing. So yeah, let's just finish up here. And gonna say the outro. So, all right. Exit to main menu. So what did you guys think of this little live stream that I chose to do on Memorial Day for you guys, to show you guys how this baby, the world's most powerful gaming laptop, actually runs in real life with real games. And we tried 3 games, 3 very different games, but so you got a taste of a little bit of everything that it could do. And yeah, does it run amazing or what, guys? It's absolutely freaking mind-blowing. Like I say, I play this baby every single day with a smile on my face, and it's a dream come true for me. It really is. It's an absolute dream come true. So yeah, guys, what do you guys think? Comment down below. I know this is live right now, but once I'm done recording, it is gonna post to my main YouTube channel, so you guys will give it a watch. And go back, reverse, if you guys want to see the FPS counts again on the 3 games that we tested out and everything. But all the settings, basically with this beauty of a laptop right here, you're going to be able to play any game at 4K plus. Now, if you have a laptop that's only 4K, regular 4K, not 4K plus, that's going to be even easier to run. You're going to get even higher FPS than what you see right here, because this is 4K plus, which is, like I keep saying, it is more harder to run. So if you have a base 4K screen, then good for you. You're gonna get even higher FPS, but I do have a 4K plus, and the FPS count is still off the charts amazing, guys. And yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. And so yeah. Like I said, thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to all of you guys out there, viewers watching and non-watchers as well. I want to wish you guys all the best day ever, and the best week and the best time, because having fun with your time, the limited borrowed time that you have on this earth, you should spend it doing things that you like and doing things that really, excite you and make you feel good, because I think that's the whole purpose of life, of this short life. It's just to spend your time doing things that you like, not that someone else likes, but that you like, guys. So always remember, stay healthy, stay motivated, stay blessed, and as always, never give up, guys. Thank you for tuning in. It's Healthy Motives. This is Jay Gucci coming live at you Memorial Day. And hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Thank you again for tuning in. And we will see you guys on the next one. Yes, indeed. Peace out, guys.